So we're starting right with the DXY. Starting right away with DXY. You know, when we met on Wednesday, I said we were going to see DXY kind of like buy, and that's what it did actually. Like, that's what it did. We saw it buy, we saw it, and it's buying, it's buying, it's buying. Hold on. I don't think this thing is on X. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, good morning. Tell me I need the I've been trying to do my X premiums in yesterday, it's not working. Everything is just acting up. Since yesterday, I'm just going to leave it alone a bit. Too much stress. So, like I said, on Monday when we're trading, when we're analyzing on Monday's market, right? What we noticed was, hold on. What we noticed in Monday's market was, price was trading in this level here, and if you remember, what I said was that we'll most likely see that we'll see price like do a classic power of 3 and then before it moves, right? And that was exactly what it did, right? This was Monday, Monday or Wednesday rather, Wednesday. This was where we were on Wednesday, where price was accumulating. Then after the accumulation, I made a manipulation and then it distributed very a very nice trade, a very nice one. And due to the bullish DXY, if you remember, I said that Euro, I told you that Euro will be bearish, and it was bearish. So let's see Euro USD. Yeah, so this was it here. So Euro was bearish and it hit take profit. So presently today, this is where Euro is presently trading from. Here. I really don't expect any, I don't expect any kind of like move that is like strange normal, because I just expect that price will come back. Okay, this is not 4 hours. I just expect that price will come back and feel, the gaps that it has left behind, like these gaps here. So possibly the consequent encroachment there, the middle. Alright, so projecting price now, you'll see that. Hold on. So here and like this, you see it now. So it's closer to it. If provincial price was to break out from this bearish line, you would know that I would not be looking forward to selling anymore. I'll change my bias to buy. Everybody knows that. But projecting now, looking at what price is doing now, I'm expected to reject immediately, get to the consequent encroachment. That's where my focus is at. To sell immediately, price gets inside that consequent encroachment you get. So there's no need for this trend line. So just take note of it. Immediately price taps into it. So even if it taps into it today, right, we're going to sell it. So even if it taps into it today, we're going to sell to the downside. I know this thing is not streaming on X because I don't know what is wrong. I don't know. I've been trying to subscribe since yesterday. I have tried and tried and tried and tried. It's not possible. Keeps on rejecting. I just gave up. I just left it until when then trade pulls it up back. I think they have some what's it called now? X is having some crazy issues. So the new year this is what I expect. Price goes up, taps into the consequent encroachment there, and for it to sell. Then for GPUSD, I hope you sold though, because GPUSD, remember on Wednesday I told you that when price comes into that rejection block, remember we used 2 hours. So anybody that even take all the streets, I don't know what I'll tell you, because all of them delivered the way they should. Okay, they all delivered the way they should. So GPUSD was like 2.78 hours, although it did more than that. Let's see, it did close like almost 5 hours, but my target system did not allow me to take more than 2.78. So, and I told you guys to take the trade. We sold based on the rejection block and the shift in structure, and also a breakout. You see the breakout here. So this is the uptrend, right? But the uptrend, this is the swing low, last low. So the uptrend ended when price, kind of like broke out from here, and so that's why we sold. All right. So that's for GBP USD basically. And now, so for GBP USD, right? I think yesterday, same yesterday, I think it even went back to fill the gap that I left behind, like this gap, right? It went back, it filled it. I was not even expecting it to fill the gap so early or so quick, but it did. So it filled the gap. If not, I would have given it sell, another sell entry at this level. Here, let me show you. So this is swing high, and this is the swing low, right? So looking forward to sell inside the premium level. These levels is where price like pulled back into. So that's what we see. And that's why price is selling now. So it's really so that this can slow down. Let's just leave it alone. Today is basically Friday, so there's no need to chase price. Then gold hit my break even just now. As we jumped on the live call, I had gold hitting my break even. I had a buy on it. It went about 3 hours plus. More than 3 hours, I think 4 hours. 4 hours, yeah. So it went about 4 hours plus. But price unfortunately came back and it just hit. If you look at it now, it just hit stop loss just now. Not just long ago. So my bias for gold has changed. I will no longer be looking forward to buy. It has shifted to be bearish. It's shifted to be bearish now. So let's change the bias and let's see where next we're buying from, or selling from rather. Okay, this is it. So we'll take all of this away. From the last week of structure is here. All these levels are acting like rejection blocks, because all of them have been mitigated. So I'll just wait for price to pull somewhere here, sell in the consequent encroachment there. So when price comes back like that, for gold though, this is for gold. So we're going to sell when price comes into the consequent encroachment there. It's a rejection block we're selling from, alright, for gold. Then for NZD USD, And I'm not sure you guys took the sale. I think I was just the one that took the sale. Yeah, I was the one that took the sale because the trade had already given signal to sell before we hopped on the live call together. So yeah, and also yesterday did a pullback and then sold off, and the 2 hours like this now. So you can see it pulled back, retested another block here. Here, the other block was retested and price just drops downwards again. So I don't have a bias for it. Besides, today is Friday, so I'm not sure you should be looking forward to catching trades now. No, that's what you should be looking forward to. You should be looking forward to maybe ending the week. If you're going to take any trade at all, it should be probably those interim trades, those trades that won't last too much or too long. Just intraday, yeah, intraday trades. So basically, um, then for so that's what NZUSD by the way. So and if there's going to be a sell continuation, it will be from the rejection block here. If there's going to be a sell continuation, it will be from here. The reason is because if price is going to come there and pass that level like this, are you seeing it now? So if price comes up now and pass this level up, that is goes upwards, right, we would not be able to use what's it called now, this POI again, meaning it didn't respect it obviously, so it becomes a flip zone. So and the POI, which is this rejection block, falls inside this external trend. Alright, it falls inside the external trend, so it makes it valid for us to like use again. And that's why I said this rejection block will be the best place for a sell continuation. So if price parameter gets there, it's best that we sell from there again. Alright, so have your eyes peeled out for NZUSD. Then for AUDUSD, finally we hit our TP. I was telling you guys on Wednesday, right? It's not Wednesday now. Yeah, I think it's on Wednesday. Oh, come. I think it's on Wednesday where I said I had a late entry. I had a late entry on AUDUSD, and that's right. If not, the entry is supposed to be here. You can see the POI today. So it's supposed to be like a almost 4-hour trade, like 3.6 something, right? But because of late entry, I only had 2.38, and because this was on Sunday, I've never taken a trade on a Sunday night. That's those midnight to Monday, and that's why I left it. I waited for Monday opening, and this is Monday 7 o'clock. It wasn't. I took it straight to the downside. So that's on AUDUSD. Then the next trades, which one did we take? Yeah. USD card. I remember. If you remember, I told you that what I expect for DXY is to buy. You remember we saw it now when DXY was doing the power of 3 accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. And if you remember, on that Wednesday, I said USD card has broken external structure to the downside, but I still believe that price was still going to continue going up. Okay, I still believe that price was still going to go up. What's this? Okay, and fortunately it did that. Okay, it did that. This is where price was trading on as of on Wednesday. Okay, and I sent it now. So I sent it on X. And then it's buying. It's just like 5 hours alone. 5 hours alone. So I'm still holding this one. We don't know how long, but we're still holding it. Then for USDCHF, right? Price is supposed to continue buying, but I don't used to trade supposed to. I just trade what price is doing. This time for when I did go put me for trouble. Go back to 4 hours. so I don't make mistakes. uh, I don't want to make any mistake there. Hold on now. Hold on. So here's the CHF. So for here's the CHF though, price is supposed to like continue buying, by the way. On here's the CHF, price is supposed to continue buying. I don't know when he wants to, but let's check it together though. Right? So check it together. So price is presently pulling into fair value gaps. So I think the low I would take should be this one. So this one. Okay. So fair value gap here. Here. Let's go to the 2-hour time frame to confirm this. Okay. Oh shit. The 2-hour time frame, it doesn't, can't use it. So best to come and mark the other block here. And that's why I like confirming all my trades on the 2 hours. So for USD card, USD CHF rather, when price trades into this OB in 2 hours, we'll take a buy. But obviously cannot be today because I'm not sure. Let's check. Is there any news for today that might push price far like that? I'm not sure. The USD news is around 345. Hold on. The USD news is around 345, and it's not like FOMC, CPI, or the rest is. It's just flash manufacturing, so it's not going to be much like that. Shouldn't mean much. What's this? So for USD CHF, I expect price to pull into this level. So before we buy again, alright? Then for USD JPY. So this is USD JPY, right? So for USD JPY, price is also up, trading above. So in the coming week, what we're going to be expecting is, let me just tell you down now. So in the coming weeks, what we're going to be expecting will be a major pullback across all the pairs. You will find yourself buying. Yes, you'll find yourself buying, but it won't buy. It will keep on selling. You find yourself trying to buy and buy, but it won't buy. For some pairs, I'm not just talking about USD JPY. And some pairs, you find yourself selling and selling, but it will not sell because you are fixed to the, what's it called now, mental analysis in your mind. And I've said this a week ago, and I said 2 weeks ago, and I'm saying it now again. But I'm coming towards the end of the year, and this is the period where lots of manipulation usually, come. Why? Because most of the banks of the world, they are closing accounts of the year. Some of them are closing markets of the year. Alright? Some big companies, these big farmers, and I'm not talking about pharma like agricultural, pharmaceuticals, they are closing accounts of the year. These big institutions, they are closing the accounts of JP Morgan, name them, all of them are closing the accounts of the year. And so these are the major key players in the market. And if they are closing the accounts of the year, what do you expect? We have low volatility. The market becomes illiquid. So what would you see? You would just be seeing spikes here and there. You would not be able to really understand price action. I'm not talking to you now based off of what I think. I'm talking to you based off of experience and the things I've seen over time. And for those of you that have traded for a long period of time, you would notice, or you would know what I'm talking about, right? So it's now left to you if you're going to take note of it or not. You understand? So that's it. On here's JPY. I'll be expecting a pullback, but we'll mark it. So we'll get in when we get there. Let me use that word. So for GBP right, it's still bullish. All of them are bullish. We analyzed all of this, for the past 1 week now, that they're supposed to continue buying. And what's going to happen now is a pullback that might lead to a breakout, because it's already coming. See it here, so it's coming down. But why I said it might lead to a breakout is because if you look at all of this, there are no clear movements, which is a one direction move. Everything has just been choppy, and you know what to expect when there is choppy markets. Liquidity should be swept. Alright, and so now if I am targeting liquidity to be swept, this is just the way I project price and read price on. So if I target liquidity to be swept, this would be a very good place. Alright, now if this is a good place, if price is going to come out from it, what do you think will happen? It will lead to a shift. I think you are getting the scope of what I'm saying now. So if price is going to come out from this level, it's going to lead to a shift. And so if it's going to lead to a shift, meaning there's a breakout. So a breakout is imminent. So that's just the way I look at price and analyze price. So let's expect a breakout to occur for GBP JPY. We really had a very good week trading this week. I don't know about you, but for everything that was analyzed, we really had a good week regardless. So regardless of your results, probably 1% you're able to do, maybe it's 2%, maybe it's 3%, even maybe it's even minus. Just thank God you get, just thank God, because it's not really the end though. It's not. Do you understand? It's not. I think we still have a lot to do before the year ends. So then on GBP CAD, we marked this level that price was ranging. Okay, so I'm going to take it off now to try to understand, because I've not really focused on it since then. So take it off to try to understand what's going on here. From what I can see, right, I just shrinked it now. From what I can see, the price has not broken away from this level. So my suspicion was right. Remember I told you that I think price wants to start ranging, and don't be surprised, this is what you're going to see across major pairs or across some pairs. So it's ranging, no direction yet, so it's still there. So when it breaks out, we're going to find our way in. Alright, oh boy. Then for GBP CHF, yeah, GBP CHF, expecting to buy here, but price will not get there, so I just want to delete all of this first, because I can see that price is bullish now. From the internal time frame or internal structure, is bullish. But look at something, there's a fake out already. I can see a fake out like this, but let's go to like 1 hour to confirm something first. Usually, oh Jesus, but this thing looks more like a shift than a fake out though. To me it looks more like a shift than a fake out, because this is the last break of structure. All these markets are choppy, so expect a sweep of liquidity there. If you look at it, this POI has been mitigated already. So if I'm expecting a sweep of liquidity here, it will mean price will have to come out from the trend. So let's see, there are 2 hours. Oh, chai. So 2 hours, there's an order block to be used here. That's unmitigated here. So what I will say is, price getting here, we might get it triggered to the downside. Okay, to the downside. Here we have 1, 2, 3 hours. Let me set my alarm. So it's going to alert me when it gets there. So I set the alert on the 2 hour OD. I guess you can see it, right? And the entry is at 1.05359. I repeat it again, 1.05359. So I think when price comes there, I should expect a sell-off. Now this is basically because of the way I see structure. I can see that it's shifting. The structure is shifting already, and also the way I expect liquidity to be served. So even if I take a trade and end up being a loss, no problem. Alright, no issue at all. You understand? So that's on GBP CHF, right? I've told you countlessly that GBP CHF is one of the pairs that I love trading. So it's the way some people like trading XAU gold. That's the way I like trading GBP CHF. I trade it better than even other currency pairs or commodities or whatever. Right? I trade it even more better. So yeah. So let's just continue. Let's proceed. So that's GBP CHF, right? Then for GBP AUD, if you didn't buy this one, again you're on your own. So we're holding the buy. If you remember, I was explaining on Wednesday why we're going to buy or why we should buy, and I gave you the exact entry point. I told you that there was a shift already that we could see here. That was one, and then a second break here, which is two. Okay, remember we're having issues trying to figure out the POI to use, and then I said okay, we should go to 4 hours and use the rejection that we could see in the 4 hours. That's the rejection block, and this was it. Okay, so we saw this rejection block in the 4 hours on that day, on Wednesday, and so that's exactly where price mitigated. Do you understand? That's exactly where price mitigated. So it's 1 2, yeah. So that's the exact place price mitigated, and I'm still holding the trade. Let's see how far we're able to go. It's just 3 hours, so it's not much. So that's on GBP AUD. So then on Euro JPY, that's the way all JPYs are now. We don't really have a long stuff. We don't really have any long projection on them. What I just feel like is there will just be a major sell-off on all of these pairs. A major sell-off on majority of these pairs, right? Euro AUD. Now Euro AUD did not mitigate POIs. Euro AUD did not mitigate the POI that I planned. Just get a double bottom here and then moved off, right? Then also we had a sweep of liquidity here. Okay, so just in case the price kind of like shifts or come back, makes a pullback, I'm going to buy from here. Do you understand? So we're going to buy from here, but this will be next week. It can't be this week anymore. You get? It can't be this week anymore because I'm in the 4-hour time frame. Obviously, before price is going to get to where we are, the volume that must have kicked in. So even this one expected liquidity to be swept here, but it wasn't. So I'm going to delete everything because if price is going to pull back now, it's going to lead to a breakout. Do you understand? So this is what we have. Are you getting it now? So if it's going to come out from where it is now, it's going to lead to a breakout. So I'm not going to be looking forward to be buying NZJPY again. I'm looking forward to be selling NZJPY. And now you can understand or see reason to when I said I'm going to be expecting a sell-off, right, on majority of the JPY pairs. I just said it. This is like the third time I'm saying it. So I'm expecting a sell-off on most of the JPY pairs. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know that's what I'll be expecting. So my own is to react when I see the confirmations to sell, right? Alright. So that's on NZJPY, by the way. Then for Euro GBP. Now Euro GBP, I really wanted to buy this, but it's ranging. I don't like the price action here. If you look at it now, this is the low that it has made, and this is where it is. It's ranging. So you might be seeing it in a trend, or I don't know how you see your trend, but I'm just telling you it's ranging. So it's ranging. So there's no need for you to stress yourself at all. Because if you try to trade, what's it called now? A trend in it, you just get stopped out. Okay, so don't bother about that. Then for Euro CHF, still trading at an all-time high here. If I call it all-time high, I'm just referring to the high that shifted the structure. So this is not really all-time high though. So this is trading. what I would expect is like a pullback into fair value gaps that are below like this. So into fair value gaps like this, so that we can trade the continuation. This one is really in a perfect place. When I mean perfect, it's in a perfect place for a continuation. So that's on EuroCHF. Yeah. Then we had a TP here now, right? This one we bought because of the fair value gap in 2 hours. You can see. Also not much. It's not much. Just 2.42 hours. It's not much. So price pulled back. Self liquidity in this level. Pulled into fair value gap, and then boom, it went. At one point, the price action was so fast that I thought it was going to hit stop loss because of the way it was coming down. The momentum it was going to come down, but it reversed and then hit our take profit. So congrats to you if you took it. Then for AUDJPY, we also had a TP here. Price actually self liquidity in this one. It flipped. Remember we're on a sell that we hit BE or break even, and then on Wednesday I told you what we're going to be doing, that we're going to be buying, and he did it. And so price came back, self liquidity, tapped into POI here. I think POI is another broker in 1 hour. Yeah, so tapped into the POI 1 hour order block, and then boom, it went 3.85 RR. It was not so much, but just okay. So which one else did we check? We saw NZD card. NZD card, we didn't take any trade on NZD card. Oh boy, no trade on NZD card. So I'll be expecting to pull into this level if it wants to continue. Okay, if it's going to continue, I expect it to pull into this level on NZD card. So this is NZDCHF. I had a late entry here. The entry is supposed to be on this POI here. Let's show you 2 hours POI, by the way. So you see there's a fair value gap just there. You see the first candle here, and then the second candle here, like this. Alright, but you guys know I cover second candle completely because of stop loss placement, and so this is where the entry is supposed to be at, but I missed it because it was in the night. See, it was yesterday night, so I just entered it this morning and price is still at entry. So if you just join me, you can. You can. Remember, I used to tell you guys to risk responsibly. I don't trade anyhow. I don't usually flip. I trade using risk management at all times, and that has kept me positive for the longest. That is positive in my trading performance for the longest of time. Yeah. So on NZDCHF, I expect it to buy. It's going to be a swing buy. You see, it's 4R. So let's see how far this takes us on NZDCHF. Then for AUD card, we didn't get any, or we didn't mark any POI for this guy. Alright, none. Hold on, let me break this down. I think I can see something. Okay, price actually did a fake out. Okay, so you see price actually did a fake out here, like it just went and then it returned back sharply. Yeah, it returned back sharply. Well, what I'm seeing is actually different. You get, I'm seeing something else. I'm seeing like as if he wants to buy, and I'm just coming down to this small time frame to look for confirmations, actually, to be honest with you. So I'm just looking for confirmations. Okay, yeah, I think this is a POI here, 2 hours OB is here. and where's the confirmation close? Hold on. That's why I said I can see something else with the way price pulled back, and these little rejections here is showing me that the intention is not really to break immediately. So even if it's hit stop loss, no problem, I don't have an issue with that. But what price action is showing me is that, oh, see me, wait, it's 2 hours now. I need to confirm from 2 hours what I'm seeing. It's here. So what of 1 hour? And ascertain target points. So you have 1, you have 2. So 7.2 here, which is the normal high. So it's going back from here. So you have stop loss TP. I don't know why it's just 2 hour trades I've been seeing throughout this week. God help me out. Let's just say, wait, hold on. So you want to use here, we have 1 and you have 2. Okay, so I have refined it. So at least this one is now 3R. So on AUD card, right, I have a swing buy on it. So this one is going to run for, I don't know, maybe till next week, right? Let's check. Am I on any trade that contradicts AUD? Nope, I'm not. So AUD card, I'm going to take it now. You know, I trade swing trading, and so I'm comfortable holding my own trades over the weekend. If you're not, you shouldn't endeavor in this 30, 18, 13, 14. I don't know. Okay, stop loss is at 906, 0.90674. Let's see. Okay, 2496. Let's say 4. Okay. So stop loss is 0.90674. TP is at 0.91637. Yes. Okay, yeah. Set it. So the trade has been set. I'll leave it for price to do its thing, yeah? So I've taken the trade. Stop loss 90674. CP. Wait, is this? Because sometimes I just need to. Okay, yeah, it's okay now. 90674. It's okay. So I'm in the trade, right? I'm in the trade. So don't know. I don't know how I'm going to stop this thing. I don't know. They should stop sending me this thing. I'm tired of you sending me this thing. I'm tired of it. So on AUD card, right? So I'm holding this trade. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I hope you are active also. We're actively holding the trade. Actively holding the trade. Okay. I'm just holding on for those of you that might be taking the trade. Wow, this one has not wanted before. So I'm holding on. I'm just waiting for you guys that are taking the trade, honestly. I guess you must have taken it by now, no? So alright, let's proceed. So on that's AUD card, right? So this is AUD CHF. I took a buy on this yesterday, and it's so close to stop loss. So close, so close. So it's left to you if you want to buy you. Because it's so close to stop loss. Let me see. Still very valid, right? I'm back. Let's see where we are. The reason why we took this buy, or the reason why I'm taking the buy, right, is because of this breakout that I saw here, right? I saw a breakout from the bearish line. You can see the bearish trend line obviously now. Yes. Hold on a minute. What the heck? And also, he even did the breakout even earlier here too itself. I'm surrounded by you. Oh boy. No problem. So I see something else. I'm seeing something else. That's why. So if you want to take the trade, it's your prerogative. If you want to take the trade, you can. But I'm also seeing a POI below that has not been mitigated. But doesn't mean that I will close my own present trade for that one. No. Nope. I'm not doing that shit. So this one is a rejection block, obviously. So if you want to take a trade now, this is what I can tell you to do, yeah? Since this is where present market is, yeah? So this is where present market is. If you want to take the trade, you can take it like from where it is now. Hold on, let me show you. So you can take it from where it is now, but your stop loss is one that will be differ. Do you understand? So instead of using the same place I'm using for stop loss, you use the low in this rejection block in 2 hours. The target will still be the same one. What happened? I can't find it's back. So your target will still be the same like this. You get. So like a 4 hour. So it will be a 4 hour trade. If you are taking it from, if you want to take it, like basically, if you want to take it now, right? So it's just that I will hit stop loss before I enter again. But if you want to take it, you can. Let me set the alert. Alright. So that's AUD CHF. AUD CHF. Why do they keep sending me this thing now? How do I stop it? I don't know. Just I'm on edge. I'm frustrated about all these things they're sending me, honestly speaking. So proceeding. AUD NZD, this is what I see. I'm seeing a shift of structure, but I don't know where price wants to continue buying from, by the way, because this is a clear shift, indication of a shift of structure, very long. It's very long. This is what I mean. So if you check the 4 hours, right, you can see this is the last high and they broke a structure here and then see it here. So if I were to buy, that's what I'll be looking forward to. Alright? That's what I'll be looking forward to, but I don't know where I want to pick it. So let's check it. So swing low, swing high. Discount probably be inside here. This is better. Yeah, so this is better here. There's a POI in 2 hours here. So you probably want to buy AUD. For those ones that used to trade AUD, yeah, you can buy from there. It's presently inside the POI now. If you want to buy, you buy from here and hold the upside. So like a 4 hour trade, entry is at 1.15030, where entry is at the current market price, stop loss is at 1.14891, which is below that other block that is there below it, and the take profit is at the high, which is at 1.15723. Do you understand? Alright, so that's AUD. Then for card GPY, right? Card GPY is pulling back. Remember, I said it. I told you that on the on GPY pairs, right? I'll be expecting a major sell-off. I hope you don't forget what I said. So on JPY pairs, me I'll be expecting a major sell-off from all of them. So, and I think CAD is already starting his own. It was NZD that started first, but it's like CAD is already starting his own, and so if CAD is starting his own, it's cool. So hold on. So for CAD JPY, I will expect price to like just continue selling. If you check it now, external structure is yet to be broken, but internal structure has been broken. Let's check 4 hours first. Oh, go drop rubbish. So it's yet to be broken. You can see it, right? But the sell-off has started. And when I mean internal structure has been broken, this is what I mean. Yeah, you see this structure here now. So you see, the internal structure has been broken. Do you understand? And that's why I said internal structure has been broken. We are just left with external structures like this. So that's what I'll be expecting for all the JPYs, not just CAD JPY now. All I expect them to sell off. Do you understand? So just be on the lookout for them. CAD CHF is also dropping hard, but it's not out of the external structure. But you see that drop, see the way this thing dropped there. That's how you would know that some of these structures, when they are shifting, you will just know. Let me show you what I mean. So you see the way price went steep and broke structure here. It did the same thing here. So it went steep inside and then broke structure. Obviously you should know that this guy is not going to like respect this level. It will just probably respect it a little, pull and then break out. That's what I feel like, especially because of the structure that I'm seeing here. That's why. But feelings is not what we trade in the markets, right? We're trading what we see and the plan we make. So that's for CAD CHF. Then for BTC USD, BTC is just dropping down, like it is 83k now. It's now in 83k, and this level that I even mark is even important because this is where it is like a major level. Let me show you. So if you look at it now, the trend I drew it from 2023. This was 2023. So this is 2 years ago, 2023 October. I retested it in August 2024 last year, and then now this is where we are. And now it's not even looking like as if it wants to reject it. Like you see the way it burst out, right? But I actually marked a fair value gap, and price has already come out from the fair value gap already. But we need it to close. So this is the weekly candle. We need it to close before we make any decision. Do you understand? So, but if price peradventure now, this is it. Yeah, this is it. If price is going to break out from this line, this bearish line in the daily, 7 days. If it closes with a bearish candle outside, that is, we're not going to be looking at we're not going to be looking at buying anymore. It's now going to be a full-blown sell trend, because I think you can see what I'm saying, right? I think you can also see it. 16. Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to enter one trade. I just forgot about it. 16. Okay. Let's take profit today. I even said so. Let's see. I think take profit there. 5240 now. Okay. So for BTC, like I was explaining, for Bitcoin, right, if price closes below this line and it closes with a very bearish momentum, that is, even the bearish momentum, though you identify it is the candle outside the line, forget about it, then BTC is going to drop very hard. When I mean very hard, it's just going to continue coming down. It's going to continue coming down because Let's check 1 month now. This is the monthly time frame now, right? So it is at a major level. So you need to actually reject here, because this is like a rejection block. Not it is like, it is a rejection block. So you need to reject it. If it doesn't reject it, that's what I'm saying. If it passes this level here, you guys should say goodbye to this guy, because there's no way it passes that level and it's not test 59,000. It refers 59,000 before we now see any pullback. You get? So this is a major sell-off. You can see it now. Look at, in previous time, this was the major sell-off, and this one happened from 2021 to 2023. Like, it was also just bearish, and then boom, we have it go up. All the remaining pullbacks didn't last long. But this one now, you see how steep it is. So if it's going to continue in this trend that we have here, right, if it's going to continue that trend, then you expect what I've just explained for you. Let price close above that line, and then we'll now start looking forward to buying. Because when you close above that line, this was going to happen from the 4-hour time frame. You will then see a breakout like this. You will then see price like rush up, breakout, and then you get, I guess you understand what I'm saying already. So presently it's trading at the fair value gap on the weekly time frame. So this is what I expect: a rejection from here and a breakout from here. Do you understand? So we'll just leave it at that and just expect and wait for what it will do. I think that brings us to DXY back again. So this gold I want to even see. I want to see gold because I don't know. You know, we say we're going to sell here. I just needed to confirm the place I'm selling from. So on the economic calendar for today, 8:54, GBP news has been released already. GBP news came out weak. So GBP NZD is not on my chart now. I don't think GBP NZD is on my own chart though, honestly speaking. GBP NZD is not on. Let me check it though. Let me just check it. But I'm not sure it's on the charts, right? I'm not sure. I know what I'm trading now, so there's no way. I remember deleting it one time like that, just like 6 to 7 months ago. Let's see first. Yeah, I know it's not there. So I really have GBP JPY, GBP CAD, GBP CHF. Yeah. I deleted it and I left only Euro NZD. Yeah. So I have GBP JPY, GBP CAD, GBP CHF, and GBP AUD. Yeah, just that. Somebody asked me a question. Is it yesterday now? He asked me a question. I think I saw it one of the comments. I can't remember now. You see how I trade all these multiple pairs and all. I used to tell people, if you've not mastered trading multiple pairs, you don't have any business trading it too, because trading multiple pairs is not easy, it's hard. But I have my way around it, and so that is that. Then for the economic calendar, the news on GBP has been released. This is 8:55 a.m. in Nigeria right now. So by 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time, there'll be a news on Euro. So German flashing this PMI. Yeah. So then by 10:30 again, there's going to be another news on GBP, same PMI. Then in the evening by 3:45 p.m. there'll be a news on USD, but same PMI. Hey, why all of them just pack themselves today? Let me see something a bit, because I know I did not research anything on this. I didn't do any research on it. Purchasing manufacturing industry, because it's the same thing that happened yesterday. I didn't know that there were major news yesterday. I just came online, I saw all my trades doing well, and I left it. Until later people said, there was NFP yesterday. I say NF what? I didn't know anything like that happened. So these are the news you should expect today. One is by 9:30 a.m., almost an hour from now, and another one is by 10:30 a.m. on GBP. So Euro news comes first, GBP news comes second. That is third basically because the news has already gone, and then in the evening by 3:45 the last news is going to come up. So I think basically that's the everything. I'm going to look for a means to do this X verification. I'm tired because I've tried and tried and tried and tried. It's not working. I've tried and tried. It's not working. It's not working. I don't know what to do. So we're going to meet tomorrow. I guess you've already taken the trade that we've taken, right? Which trade did we just? We took two. What is this message? Okay. Okay. So let's see. Wow. So yeah, we've taken few trades already. AD card and ADCHF. So we're going to be holding it till like next week. We'll see the way it's going to turn out to be. So we're going to meet again on Monday, right? I see you. By then I should have solved all these things I'm trying to do with you. So take care of yourself. Happy weekend. Have a blessed day, everyone.